This video provides a step-by-step tutorial for completing your registration with the Home Performance Contractor Network, or HPCN, for the fenestration sector. If you have not watched the first video in this series, called Registering with the HPCN Introduction, click the link in the description below to watch the instructions from the beginning. This video picks up where the introduction video left off. Our contractor Jane has submitted her application to join the HPCN and has enrolled in 3 sectors: fenestration, insulation, and HVAC, which we see in the overview page of her profile. For each sector, Jane must complete the registration process before she becomes a member of the HPCN for that sector. We are starting with the fenestration sector, so we're going to click on View Details on that section of the page. Now I am in the fenestration sector for Jane's company. I can see the stages of registration that she needs to complete to become a member of the HPCN fenestration sector. This portion of the page will remain up to date with the latest status of Jane's membership and shows the current stage that her company is in. Each stage must be completed in order to unlock the next. Instructions for each stage are provided as they unlock. If you have any questions about the HPCN or registration process, you will find the HPSC's contact information on the right-hand side. Each time you visit the portal, this green box provides a quick reminder of what step you need to complete next. We can see that Stage 1 is already complete because we filled out our company information during the application stage. This will be the same for each sector that Jane has enrolled in. You can update this at any time by clicking View or Update Company Profile. Since Stage 1 is complete, it shows in dark gray. The current stage we're in shows up in blue. And if we scroll ahead, we see the lock stages in light gray. The remaining stages must be completed for each sector. Let's walk through them, starting with Stage 2, Accreditation Reference Checks. In this stage, you must upload 2 customer references from recent projects. Read the instructions carefully, as there are requirements for these references. There are important privacy considerations that must be followed to share your customer's contact information. So we have provided a template that you may wish to use for documenting their consent. If you would like to use the template, simply click on the Download File button and you will be able to download it to your computer. Once you are ready to upload a reference, click the Add a Customer button and fill in the requested information. On the right-hand side, I can now see that these references are in progress, meaning HPCN staff need to review them. Once they have reviewed a customer reference, they will mark the status either pass or fail. The HPSC will also work with program and industry partners to locate available history for the company as part of this reference check stage. If there are any concerns with a customer or industry reference check, HPCN staff will contact you for follow-up. Once 2 reference checks have passed, you will receive an email notifying you that the next stage of registration has unlocked. I have refreshed the page to show what Jane's profile looks like after her reference checks have been approved. Stage 3, the Code of Conduct, is now open. Jane must read the Code of Conduct and electronically sign her agreement. To read the Code of Conduct, you click on Show Details to expand the section. Read the information carefully. As the company representative, you are responsible for ensuring that all supervisors or installers that you intend to qualify in the HPCN are aware of the expectations of the Code of Conduct and agree to abide by them. Once Jane reviews the Code of Conduct and is ready to agree, she'll click the Sign button. The next stage is Qualifications Training. For this stage, Jane will need to sign her employees up for training, order them the training resource if required, register them for the exam, and upload their certificates of completion. A reminder that a minimum of one supervisor or lead installer who will be responsible for the fenestration work must complete the qualification stage in order to unlock the next stage of registration. The same employee must complete all of the mandatory requirements. For example, if employee A completes 2 of 2 mandatory requirements, they have successfully completed the required qualifications, and your company can proceed with registration. If, however, employee A completes 1 of 2 mandatory requirements, and employee B completes the other 1 of 2 mandatory requirements, the qualification stage is not complete, because one employee must complete all of the requirements. If your company deploys multiple crews to different job sites at once, it is your responsibility to ensure that enough supervisors or lead installers are qualified to be responsible for the work. The first qualification for the fenestration sector is a mandatory course on retrofitting with a house as a system approach. Once you have read the description, click on View Training Resources. Some of the fenestration training will be completed through guides.co, where the HPSC hosts our online engagement and networking hub. If you already participate on the HPSC hub, this will look familiar. You can read the welcome message for more information, and when you're ready, click on the first step to invite your employees to complete the training. If they already have an account on Guides, you can search by their name. Otherwise, add them by email. Type their address and hit enter to add it. When you're ready, click send. You can return to this page at any time to add additional employees. We recommend contacting your employees ahead of time to explain what the invitation and training is for. If they do not receive the email invitation, encourage them to check their spam folder. Let's see what the invitation process looks like for your employees. The top image shows how the email invitation will arrive. The bottom left image shows how employees will open the email and click on the join link. The bottom right image shows the sign up and login page. If they do not have a Guides account already, they will need to create one. If they already have an account, they can simply log in. Once they have accessed Guides, they will see this welcome screen with the required training ready for them. When they are ready to begin the training, they can see the required modules. Once the employee has started the course, the company administrator and HPSC staff will be able to see their progress in the portal. You'll notice here that my portal is still open in the tabs at the top of my browser. Back in the portal, you can refresh the page to see your employee's progress. There is no need to upload a certificate of completion for this course. The second qualification is a training resource. It is marked as optional because it is informational only. Supervisors or lead installers will need to review and be familiar with the 2021 Best Practices for Window and Door Replacement Guide from the Fenestration Association of BC and BC Housing Research Centre. If you or your employee already own the 2021 version of the guide, you will not be required to purchase another copy. If you need to purchase additional copies, click on View Training Resources to access an order form with a discounted rate. It is recommended to view the training resource either way, as there is important information related to the guide and its knowledge check. The final qualification is a mandatory knowledge check, an exam hosted by the Fenestration Association of BC. Read the information and click View Training Resources to navigate to the FenBC website to register for the exam. Once an employee has successfully passed the exam, you will need to upload their certificate of completion on their behalf. Once a minimum of one supervisor or lead installer has completed both of the mandatory qualifications, Stage 5 will unlock for you. Stage 5, Accreditation, Business Requirements, asks for 4 documents to be uploaded. Read the description for each document type, and when you are ready to upload a document, click Add a new file. If you need to add multiple files for a single document type, you can do so. Once you have submitted the requested information, Stage 6 will unlock. You are nearly finished at Stage 6. As the description explains, you will need to download a copy of the standard HPCN agreement by clicking on Download File. Your company needs to review the agreement, sign a copy, and upload that signed copy back to this stage in the portal by clicking on Upload File. The HPSC will review your submitted documents and the signed agreement, and contact you if further follow-up is required. When your profile has been approved, the HPSC will sign the agreement and upload the final version to this stage. You are now a member of the HPCN, and your company's information will be displayed in the public directory. Stage 7 opens once you are a member of the HPCN. You can access marketing resources and other exclusive tools and resources through the HPCN channel, which is automatically added to your company's hub once you become a member. A reminder that once you become a member of the HPCN, your company and its employees are subject to the ongoing management protocols that you agreed to in the terms and conditions. You can review these anytime in the membership hub. As per the management protocols, if at any point your company's account becomes paused or dismissed, those changes will be reflected here in the portal, and your company would no longer be displayed in the search tool. The final stage is optional and also opens once you are a member. This is where you can request reimbursements for training subsidies. Follow the instructions in the description to complete your request. There is a template that you must download and fill out as part of the request. You are also required to upload proof that your company paid for the training. Finally, you will need to provide proof that the employees in the reimbursement request were on your payroll at the time of their training. You can return to this stage at any time to add additional reimbursement requests. We can see that the reimbursement request is in progress. Once the HPSC has reviewed the request, the status will change to reviewed. If there are any issues or questions with the request, the HPSC will contact you to resolve them. If everything is in order and there is available funding, the request will be approved. You can see when the electronic funds transfer is initiated, and after payment is confirmed, the reimbursement will be marked complete. If you submit multiple requests, each will appear separately in the stage. HPSC staff will also upload proof that the e-transfer has been accepted. Reimbursements will be issued on a first-come, first-served basis while funding lasts, and company maximums may apply. The HPSC will make a reasonable effort to keep contractors informed of available funding. If you have any questions or concerns about available funding, you can contact us at info@homeperformance.ca, and we'll include that email address in the video description below. More information on the public directory will be shared in a future video. For now, that's what you need to know for applying to the HPCN and registering to become a member. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing your application soon.